Alright, so this one is pasta carbonara. I've heard about pasta carbonara a whole bunch of times from cooking, but we need to make the meat. Mix that up nice and good. Gotta cook it nice and good. You gotta cook it until crispy. Keep cooking it. And we put it on a napkin. Next we need mushrooms. We need another plate, and then we need a salad spoon. So we're gonna mix this about. Cook them. You gotta cook it for a few minutes. I'm sorry, Max is a little bit hungry. All this work, man. So we cooked those. We fried bacon and mushrooms. I'm gonna eat a little bit. So next we have to cook the pasta. So we're gonna take a pot, mozzarella, and then salt and water. So we're gonna set this on, set the high, put our water in there. Gotta wait for it to boil. Then we can put salt in it. And then we're gonna put pasta in there. We're gonna cook it nice and good. Set it off. Then we need to let it drain. We need to put the pasta in the bowl. There you go. And we put the pasta over there. Now we have to make the pasta carbonara. So we're gonna put pan, salt, hot sauce, we need cream, and then we need butter. But we also need dried parsley, garlic, a wooden spoon, and then a spoon. Set this on medium. Boink. Put that in there. Butter. Gotta put that. Garlic. Hot pepper sauce. And a little bit of salt. Mix that up nice and good. Gotta cook it for about a few minutes. Then we need our mushrooms, our pasta, and then we need Parmesan cheese. So we mix that up a little bit more. Pasta. We need to mix it up. That in there. Parmesan. We mix it up nice and good until it's nicely incorporated. Set that off. Plates, and then we need green onions. Put that there. And put the green onions on top, and there you go. You got your pasta carbonara. Sorry. Something went out of my throat. We got a score of 3,390 with 5 stars. I think we did relatively good. Alright, so this is Pavlova. Pavlova is basically, imagine a giant, like, meringue made into a cake. That's basically what Pavlova is, and it's surrounded by fruit and all that other good stuff. That's basically what Pavlova is. I gotta put the sugar in there. Beat that up nice and good. A little more. We need corn flour, vinegar. Alright, so we take a spatula and we also take a cake spatula as well. So we're gonna butter this up. We are gonna use a parchment paper. And then we put the Pavlova on there. And we have to make it, shape it into like a disc kind of like shape. So it looks like a cake. You put that in there. For that amount of time. At 170 degrees Celsius. There you go. That's Pavlova. And then we have to cut up some fruit. So that way we can decorate our Pavlova. We need kiwi first. So we are gonna cut the slice of these. We're gonna peel, and peel. Pavlova, I will say, or Pavlova, is basically very hard to pull off sometimes because, like, keep in mind it's a meringue, or type of meringue that's been baked into a big shape, and there are just high chances of it collapsing. But if you do get it right, then you're in the golden. We need strawberries and we need a bowl. So, got the strawberries. And 4 strawberry. There you go. Put them back in there. And we need an orange, and we need an orange peeler. I've never seen an orange peeler shaped like this, but that's because we always have the stick one. Also, that is not an orange, that's a tangerine. We need a serving plate, and we need the Pavlova. We're gonna put that there. We need whipped cream. I'm gonna frost that nice and deliciously good, like that. And then we need kiwi, we need orange, and then we need strawberry. So we're gonna top this off with the kiwi. Oranges. There we go. And then kiwi all around. There you go, and that's our Pavlova. Got 5 stars with a score of 3,350. Honestly, pretty good. We are back to it. So this is peach cobbler. I like peaches, but I haven't had a peach cobbler before, but I've heard it's actually pretty good. We're gonna take a sieve, we're gonna put sliced peaches in there, drain them, and then another thing is sliced peaches, and ba-bam. Also, I just realized the music in the background. And whatever. I'm not sure where it's from. I've heard it from somewhere though. It's probably copywritten, for all I know. Gotta make the thing for the peaches, the batter. Is my chair sitting on a cord? Yes, it is. Gotta put the peach cobbler in there for $4.25. Pull it out. There you go. You gotta prepare the cobbler mixture. See, we were just making the peaches part. We need brown sugar, white sugar. We need baking powder, which for some reason is in the can, and salt. So we're gonna put flour, white sugar, brown sugar, baking powder, and salt. There we go. And then we need butter. We need the pastry blender. I almost called it a butter masher, but I was thinking of butter churner, which that's not really the same thing as this. And then we need water, hot water specifically. Mix that up nice and good. Yeah. Alright, so now we need a bowl, white sugar, ground cinnamon, and then we need a spoon. Cinnamon, we need a spoonful of that. Mix that up nice and good. We gotta take the baked peaches, we gotta put the batter on top, and then we're gonna take the dusting of this and cook it for about 20 minutes. There you go. Alright, now we gotta bring out a plate. We got some ice cream. We need a ladle and we need a spoon. So we're gonna need white sugar as well. Turn that off. Get a nice, delicious helping heaping of that peach cobbler. A little bit of sugar on top. And then we're gonna need some ice cream. And there you go. That's our peach cobbler. That is delicious. You got 5 stars with a score of 4,390. That is relatively good.
My ex-wife still misses me. Butter.
Alright, so this is peanut butter cookies. I've made... Sorry. I've made peanut butter cookies, like, before. But it was just basically my own recipe of it. Like, it was a 2 or 3 ingredient version of, I think it was just a free ingredient version of, peanut butter cookies. I couldn't think of the word right there. Alright, we need a blender, we need peanut butter, and we need eggs. So we're gonna put that in there, white sugar, brown sugar, cream, we need softened butter, egg, a couple of them, and then we need peanut butter. There you go. Vanilla. And you gotta mix it up nice and good. Make it nice and delicious. You gotta prepare the cookie dough next. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need flour, we need baking soda, we need baking powder, we need oatmeal. We also need salt, we need our wet ingredients, and we also need a blender. We're gonna put flour in there first. That, baking powder, baking soda, oats, and there you go. Gotta put our wet ingredients there too. Mix those up nice and good. Put that to the side. Next we have to prepare cream. So we need confectioner's sugar, and we need whipping cream. And we need peanut butter and softened butter again. And a blender. We're gonna put the confectioner's sugar with the cream. Then we need peanut butter with butter. There we go. Blend those. Whoop. There we go. And now we gotta take the dough mix. We need a spout. We need oil, and then we need a wooden spoon. So we're gonna cover that in oil. Take about like a couple of these. We bake them for a little bit. There we go. Take the cookies on there, and we put them on the plate. I accidentally resized the window. Oops. And we repeat the same process. There you go. Now we need the peanut butter cream. We need a spoon. Take all these delicious cookies. Gonna put the syrup on there, which for some reason looks like a medallion. And then we put each little cookie on top. like that. And there you go. We have made peanut butter cookies with 5 stars and a score of 4,390. That's pretty good. This is picnic kebabs. So, this is one of the more recent ones, I believe. It does have sound effects, which I'm probably just gonna have to add my own sound effects. There's also watch your fingers right there. A lot of the recent Sarah's cooking class games I saw, like, they have warnings like watch your fingers or don't touch the oven, kind of like stuff. Just basic warnings that you would have for cooking. Which, honestly, I wish a lot more cooking games did that nowadays. So that way they warn children to not touch the oven. Then again, that's just like a basic instinct kind of thing. Alright, so we are making mushrooms. We're cutting those up nice and good. Another one. Another one. Another one. There we go. That's all the vegetables. We got 2 stars in that. We gotta make the sauce next. We need soy sauce. We need a measuring cup, and then we need a teaspoon. We also need a tablespoon. Honey, we need black pepper, and then we need vegetable oil. So, in a measuring cup, we're gonna put vegetable oil in there. Boink. And then we're gonna take honey. Honey does not ooze out like that, I'm sorry. Honey has like a higher viscosity than that, I think. Or so I thought. There we go. We take a teaspoon, put the black pepper in there, and we mix that up nice and good. Like this. And that. There we go. And we made our sauce. We got 3 stars for that. So there's no longer 5 stars anymore. There's 3. Such a darn shame. Where's my 2 extra stars? Alright, so we need a tablespoon, and we need, what is it? Garlic. Alright, so we're gonna put the sauce, a good portion of the sauce in there. We're gonna take our chicken, put it in the big bowl. Garlic. Whole garlic, by the way. And then we're gonna take our mushrooms. Gonna take our peppers. Gonna do that. Mix those up nice and good. And then you gotta take that and marinate it. Put it back in the fridge. You gotta marinate it for 8 to 12 hours. Next we have the roast. So we have to turn this sucker on. We need, where's our things? Big bowl. We need big bowl 2. We need butter. We need skewers. We need a brush. Gotta take those off. Gotta brush the griddle. There we go. Then we gotta take each little skewer and butter them because we want them to come out clean. Gotta do this for the rest of the skewers. Now we take all the vegetables and do that for the rest of the skewers. Now we take our sauce, brush each kebab with the sauce. There we go. You flip them, or actually no, you don't flip them over. Then click the flip. Alright, yes. Gotta brush them again with the delicious sauce. There we go. And we take the other half and we also cook them as well. We turn it off. And there's our delicious picnic kebabs. I realized I didn't resize the window, so I probably have to resize the video and editing, but we got 3 stars with a total score of 1,630. That is a big number. Anyways, I think that's gonna do it for today, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye!